If you're used to binge eating and you want to learn how to intuitively eat, coming from someone who used to eat 6 donuts in her car and still be hungry, I have the solution for you, okay? First thing is that calorie counting got you all fucked up. It got you fucked up. It got you wanting to move more and eat less. Well, I mean, yeah, that kind of works partially. I'm not saying like it doesn't work for anybody. I'm just saying that it's got you focused on this number that has nothing to do with the actual nutrients within the food. So cut that out. Oh, but Stephanie, how am I going to get rid of the stubborn belly fat if I'm not in a calorie deficit? Girl, I lost the last 20 pounds with PCOS, going from this to this, and I stopped counting calories, okay? So again, this is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to learn how to intuitively eat. First of all, you got to already know that what's healthy and what's not. I mean, come on. We got to face the facts that donuts is not good. You can't be having cupcakes and muffins from Starbucks or that cheese Danish, which I used to work at Starbucks. Yeah, I used to eat that shit all the time, okay? But you cannot be having that for breakfast, let alone any time of the day, okay? You can find other substitutes that have healthy foods so you can still have sweet treats. I got a sweet tooth. Obviously, I've mentioned it already. But like you could have some cacao, real chocolate with some butter and some sweet potatoes. Like you can make that into a brownie. They got plenty of recipes for that online, okay? This is the information age. You can find it. Become clean on what's healthy, what's not healthy, okay? We're gonna start eating the healthy foods, good. Now, how do you know when if it's too much or not enough? Well, if you eat and you feel like you have a bowling ball in your stomach now, my love, that was too much. That was too much. So next time, you're gonna make a little bit less, okay? And everybody a little bit different. Everybody work out a little bit different. They gonna sleep there. Everybody needs a little bit different, okay? So what might be a good portion for me may not be a good portion for you. And also, since I'm on the topic, I can't stand when somebody says, oh, a gram of protein per body weight. If you're 200 pounds and you're a woman and you're having 200 grams of protein every day, I know you're eating way too much. The next point actually has to do with not eating. Fasting. Now, fasting is not restriction. We've said that multiple times. Fasting is about cellular repair. You're healing your cells. You're healing your body on a cellular level, which it needs. It needs to do when you're not eating. Hence, you're fasting when you're asleep. Your body's rejuvenating when you sleep. You can do that during the day too, okay? I have plenty of videos about fasting, but that needs to be done. Additionally, fasting will make your stomach smaller, so you'll naturally need a little bit less. And I know before you're like, oh, fasting's not for women. Cut that out, because fasting is for everybody. Every human being deserves to fast. Women just fast a little different than men. Depending where we're at in our cycle, which phase we're at, what day of the month we're in, that will tell us when we need to fast. Cycle syncing can also teach us when to have certain foods and when to not have certain foods. So yes, like the fasting, but also when to cycle in our complex carbohydrates. Complex carbohydrates, going back to what's healthy, what's not. Simple carbohydrates, complex carbohydrates. Your body needs complex carbohydrates. But what keeps you satiated the longest is, yes, your protein, but the healthy fats. Baby girl, you cannot be scared of healthy fats. Full fat yogurt, full fat cheese, full fat meats, okay? Use the avocado, the full avocado, and the avocado oil. It's all Gucci. Essentially what I'm trying to say is that you don't have to count calories to lose weight. You don't have to be to the calorie counter like, chained up again. No, dude, no. You need to learn how to operate this body that you've been given. You don't think they was counting calories 300 years ago? No, and they was in shape because they went between feast and famine, and you can do that naturally with the natural rhythm of your monthly cycle because you were a woman. I was a binge eater, and then I stopped counting calories, stopped feeling restricted, learned how to fast, learned how to carb cycle with my cycle, and I lost the weight. You could do it too.